Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond, and I'm going to immediately ask the question that'll be really just to help generate engagement on the channel for this video. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Is it Dalen or Dylan? Commented on episode 5 on Monday. You can have a microdome on the surface with just the bare minimum to run the recon center. The plan for the series was to do completely underground. Just have an underground colony, have everybody living downstairs while the planet above is being terraformed. Would there be any major kerfuffle, catastrophe, what have you, if I went slightly against that to have a microdome on the surface just to run the recon center while the planet is being... Oh, wait, look, another cold wave.
Sector scanned.
Any issue with me doing that so I could continue...
Research complete.
So I can fully develop the undergrounds, because I'm pretty sure I found all of the... I'm pretty sure I found all the stuff I'm going to find downstairs when it comes to exotics. Meaning that everything else, exotic mineral-wise, has to be pulled from the beyond. I cannot finish the Jumbo Cave. I cannot finish the... Really? More meteors? Please piss off with those. I cannot finish the Ancient Artifact without doing some asteroid mining. So I pose the question to you, the audience. Would you be okay if I did that? I will honor what the audience says. I'll have the results of that probably in Monday's video, but for now, let's focus on today's video. I'm going to actually turn that off because we got a few more things that popped up here. You need resources for Armstrong. Iridium is going to need people. Atoll is going to need people. Nope. Dawn's going to need an RC Safari and Kappa. Okay. I may need to just bring an RC Safari just to have that. So let's grab Project Armstrong. And it's going to take a good chunk of the drones that I have here and send them off. But I did, while I was asking my question, get the technology that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to get my shuttle hub. It's gonna take pretty much all my concrete, all my electronics down here, but thankfully I've got plenty more upstairs. I don't want to have anything over here. I think I kind of maybe put it down here. We only have a couple of drones over here right now. I'm aware that's a bit of an issue. I'm actually just gonna bring the RC Commander over here because I don't need the extra drone space over here. These guys have got this going. Once the shuttle hub is built, I can start moving the concrete over here. I only have like 30 concrete requested down here, but I've got plenty upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. I've got 400 concrete available for me upstairs. I've found an anomaly. That's good. Ooh, it's a key. That's helpful for me, actually. And I do need to get a hay up here to start pulling all these other things. Need to also start working on the mystery. It's Soul 73, and I believe when I played the China series, when I had the Philosopher Stone last time, I had really just ripped through it, just to get that going as quickly as possible. Fuel, actually out of fuel upstairs, so I'm gonna have to do some fuel production downstairs. You are operational. That, I don't think I'm okay with that. But I've got fuel, I've got water down here. We've got that deep water deposit over there. Let's go ahead and slap down some light tripods around here. These guys need maintenance, actually. Get these guys built up. It's going to give me an idea of what I need to get these guys operational. There's no polymers here either. Interesting. It was all over here, actually, I think. All the polymers are over here. No, this is 109. Oh, no. Hey. Grab stuff. Rare metals, and polymers. Okay, I can utilize that stuff. What are you doing over here by yourself? I'm just going to send him off the Explorer just to find whatever's out there. Research-wise. Yeah, this is going to be an issue because I don't have any fuel over here right now. It's... There we go. There we go. I'm also going to pretty much order up the rest of the shuttles to be made. That way, of course, we can now fly stuff around. Yay. Including grabbing polymers. Yeah, we got some polymers there. That's good. And no, the underground domes pretty much take the exotics instead of the polymers, which it works for me. It does encourage you, the player, to go and find those things.
Cold wave approaching.
There's more to the barren environment.
Project Molehole is already available for me. It's 30,000, so if I can get robotics discounts, I'll take it. And deep water extraction, not a bad thing to get my hands on, but I need to get MIS if I want to bring up Colonists this week. It has to be today. I'm kind of out of options here. Okay, F6 didn't yield anything. Blue Sun is offering me a trade route that is not terribly bad. I'm ripping through my electronics right now, though. I'm actually going to pass on those. You could probably offer polymers at this rate, but I need to get... Ooh, dust I have. There's an extra large water tank. I can build that downstairs. But I actually want to get a proper... Okay, you do not dust. That was the thing I wanted to figure out with that. Okay, put you right there. Then this water deposit is going to get utilized. Life support, there we go. Do not know why I could not see that. Okay, I'm actually going to clear this area. Really wish these drones had a little bit more to work with, but I'll take what I can get. Almost all my concrete is here, which is good. We're still going to have to actually build the stuff for inside the dome, mind you. Definitely thinking living complex. Gonna need a infirmary. I would love to get an MIS up and running, but I've also got to figure out, okay, if I've got 12 colonists in here, again, this dome is not going to have a lot of stuff for it. Essentially, it's like the dome will be on, but the living complex will be off. So once the colonists land, if I do everything right, they'll go downstairs. And if for some reason I don't do it right, I'm gonna have to slap a dome down super fast. I'm gonna have to build a dome before I bring folks up, aren't I? Just as a safety measure, just making sure that I've got something up there for people. We do have extra O2 being produced. We've got our oxygen demand actually capped.
Cold wave approaching.
Okay, you are online. Good. You are jammed full. Lovely. And you are online too. Go beats. These guys aren't going to take crap load extra power. Another key, we'll take it. Another 5-day long cold wave. Yikes. If I did, let me actually just, I'm going to lay this down. Damn. I'd actually have to get rid of 2 of my... I'd have to get rid of these 2 guys if I wanted to slap the dome down right there. Or I could. There's a research site here. I'm going to lay that down. Again, this is just going to be the contingent of if I have to have people down here when they first arrive on Mars, and I can kind of run everybody down to the elevator. That's what I'm going to do with it. This subsurface heater, obviously I'll have to build another one, probably like up here to hopefully take some of the power strain off a little bit. Okay, this dome is up and running. Cool. Let's get another water extractor going. Okay. Sweet. That's exactly where I wanted it to go. Actually works out nicely for me. So I've got a prefab water tank, got a prefab oxygen tank. I do want to hook both those guys in. Put those 2 right there. We do have a spot for metals metals and underground metals. Metals and rare metals. We can get both those produced here. And obviously gonna need to slap down some power. There we go. We are now collecting O2 into that guy. Bunch of modifications here. Russia's offering a bunch of food. I wasn't really super concerned about what technologies got researched. Looks like nuke the ice caps, holographic scanning, fusion autoregulation, behavioral shaping, all coming available. Haven't had a lot of breakthroughs. I'm very aware that I have not found a lot of breakthroughs in this playthrough so far. Just putting that out there. This sector, I'd be surprised if I got anything out of this one. Just based on how small it is. I got some deep rare metals.
Analyzed.
Hey, 31. I mean, I could probably send that back and get a little bit of cash for it. Need to do something with this, all this waste rock being produced over here. I know I'm going to need it eventually, so I guess I'll just put it down right there. 135 deep rare metals, 58 concrete, 61 concrete. Okay. Another concrete deposit over here I can try to get my hands on. And it is in the range of my elevator, so I could. See how much of a draw this is. This only takes 15 power, only. Does this actually have the possibility of freezing, too? I'm curious. Wait. Repairs will take 72 hours. Okay, so the elevator's offline. That's not good. Yeah, so essentially the elevator's offline for the duration of the cold wave. I have to make do with what I've got down here, which ain't much. We've got 30 concrete, 35. I could make this work. I have to essentially figure out how I can build everything I need in the shortest amount of time. So this takes 6. This will take all of it. So I think we know we're going to get a living space. I'm not going to need a nursery just yet. So let's do... Turn these off. Just lay out the plans for it. That's right. With the UCP, you get mega apartments in the game, and so it's like a double ecology. All right, so we've got our living space. We're going to need an infirmary here, and I think the connector between these two domes will be on this side. So we'll put that here. Retro Cinema is actually pretty helpful. The toy store that consumes polymers. An amphitheater. There's some luxury. Okay, so what am I at? 10? Shit, I'm at 26 concrete. Right there. Where am I going here? Diner. I'm at 32 concrete just for that. So the amphitheater can't be built first. I have to get the infirmary, the diner, and the living complex built. That's 26. The folks gonna need something to do down here. And have I not researched those? No, I've not. Okay, crap. Wow, I haven't even refueled low G fuel synthesis. Okay, you probably saw that coming. Just go with it. All right. Wait a minute. Why is it? Okay. Low G hydrosynthesis. Okay, so that's going to get me fuel refineries I can build downstairs. And pretty much anywhere. 3D machining. And where are you? Micromanufacturing. I'm going to do that, actually. Get the compact passenger module. No, wait. Okay, if I have to do this today, I don't have time to do that. Because the plan right now is...
Anomaly analyzed.
Yay.
There's more to the barren and
Core heat convector. There you go. This, ton of research to get, but it consumes water, about 10 water per tick, and also clears cold zones and increase the temperature by 0.4% per day. Prefab, refab, amazing technology. Let's see. created by robotics, large-scale excavation, microphysics, and Martian-born resilience. Got an eyeball up here. And which is the one that I want to see a reduction on? Robotics. Robotics and physics. Okay. The other problem is that we need to send fuel downstairs, but once we have low-G hydrosynthesis, we can actually produce our own fuel downstairs for the shuttle hub. That's one of the reasons that I'm looking at it right now, is that we have actually 10 fuel down here, we just don't have enough down here per se. Let's go ahead and devote the stuff we need to this. Let's get these things dropped over right now. Oddly enough, most of the 100 fuel, or food, excuse me, is over back at the elevator site. Hey, you've got polymers on board? Yes, you do. Thank you. Grab those metals, please. Alright, cool. Back up here. Drop it. It's like I'm talking to a dog with. It's like, drop it. Drop it. Alright. 0 extra power down here, which means, again, eternal fusion. If I can get that up and running, so we're going to have 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. Need to make sure I've got enough jobs available for folks down here, too. So, yeah, I'm ripping through my concrete. Not good. And you
Research
take metals.
complete.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's 4. 8, and then the MIS is actually going to be the last dome. Everybody's just going to be researching down here. Ouch, it's going to take all my concrete. Wow. Oof. Yikes. And I know I'm going to have to build another dome over here. No. Sorry, I thought I had I keep thinking I have bottomless pit in this playthrough. I don't.
Sector scanned.
Though initially fruitless.
Large water deposit doesn't help me. I mean, I found 20,000 or 100,000 waters
Meteor
already.
shower incoming.
Goddamn you, game. Goddamn you to hell. Alright. Let's get similar setup up here. We're just going to slap down a living complex. These domes aren't going to have much to them. If I have to have something up here, they're just going to be like, alright, well, what the hell do we do? You come into this dome, you wait, you go downstairs. Now, the recon center usually takes 9 people, if I recall correctly. Where's the recon center? There it is. Recon center is this one here. Yeah, 3 people per shift. Let's queue that up too. Yeah, that dome is protected by this guy, so I'm okay on that front. Essentially, I have to wait until this cold wave ends before the elevator's functioning again. That's where I'm kind of stuck at right now. I'm going to turn off my polymer factory because that's also consuming fuel. And how much is that medium fuel refinery? It's right here. It's 8,500. More fuel, less water. Expensive as shit. Downstairs, we got a notification. I had a Mars quake. Not super worried about it. Actually, if I go grab that stalactite cave in, the one that's off to on the left side of the underground map, I could, in theory, pick up the 5,000 research needed to boost a lot of these technologies. I can get all the way through 3D machining, most of the way through micromanufacturing in one go. I'm going to think about that. Also thinking about dropping a hydroponic farm downstairs, because I do know there are technologies that are available for it. Let's go grab that guy. I think this is like a potential rare metals. Yeah. Not fun. Alright, let's turn this dome on. Alright. Let's run upstairs.
Meteor shower incoming.
Yep, yep, yep.
Sec-
Oh, wow. I actually was able to quash that sound. All right. Let's make it happen. We have a living complex up here. This dome is consuming... I don't think that's right. Microdomes consume... Okay, it does consume 5, so it actually is consuming 15 power instead of 5 power. Still consuming 5. 5. It looks like it's got to be the center. Yeah, it's got to be the center of the dome. 5. See how much I can... I'm just trying to, like, save a little bit here. You know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm okay. There it goes. This dome, I just have to kind of cope with it. That I'm consuming extra power on this one. I think it's kind of the way to go right now. We've got plenty of power stored up. Something just popped. I didn't see what it was. This area, unfortunately, does not have a lot available to it. Let's go ahead. As soon as this rocket... Okay, this rocket's going to be ready to go here in a sec. Alright. Faster rocket. Let's bring our people down here. Going to be going for scientists, predominantly scientists and medics. Because, well, we're going to need them. Filter. Age group. No children, no seniors. I want to make sure that my folks are able to stick around as long as possible. No chronic conditions. No cowards. No idiots. No lazy. Minor I could probably deal with, honestly. Perks. Celebrity, if I have them, I'll take them. Geniuses, I'll take them if I can have them. Sexy, I'll take them if I can get them. Apply that. Go back. Damn it all. Alright, filter. Quirks. Astronomer. I think it's a UCP one. Alright, specialization. No tourists. I'll take scientists. We'll take medics. Alright, so. Sexy male scientist. Fit female scientist. Fit's always a good one, too. Sexy female scientist. Botanist. Sexy scientist. Fit scientist. Party animal. Gambler. Medic. Rugged nerd. Rugged would be very helpful right now, actually. Okay, all sanity hazards are halved. That's good. And they could put a ranch downstairs. I was seeing that there. I think this is it. So let's see. 1 male, male, male. 4 men, 5 men, 6 men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's going to be 7 and 5. Let's bring him up. We know we got to bring him. And this one I'm actually going to allow the exports of rares just because it's going to be heading off. And then, let's leave you guys in there. Okay, cool. I'm going to put a fuel refinery downstairs here in just a second.
Complete.
The elevator is fixed. Huzzah. Huzzah. Okay, can I bring that over here? And grab a fuel refinery. Yeah, I'm running into power issues down upstairs.
Meteor shower incoming.
Because we're at minus 48, and we're also sending power downstairs right now, too. This is where the balancing is going to get really interesting. Because I want to make sure that I've got enough power upstairs to produce everything downstairs. We have a living complex up here, but I'm pretty much just going to set it that I want everybody going downstairs. Let's also run downstairs real quick. Make sure this dome is turned on. Yep, you're good. Turn you on. It's okay. Fuel refinery is almost up and running. That last machine part. Oh. It's right here. I'm guessing that... What is my elevator requesting? 15 fuel down here if possible, and 10 machine parts. Gotcha. It's not going to give me any machine parts because they're all down there. They're all in that resource pile that, hey, is not collected. Got most of our concrete for our Hawking Institute, the diner, the infirmary. Cool beans.
Meteor shower incoming.
I got plenty of food available. I can tell that most folks want this stuff to be here. 30-30, get out of here. Alright, subsurface heater, turn you off. This one, of course, has to stay on. And we got our first colonists arriving. Again, though, this is going to be going into the living complex, but they're going to have to essentially go right downstairs. Let's see, colonists. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I really don't know how this is going to work, especially with a Dust Devil coming in to attack my colony. Hooray. Still nothing else science-wise. I need to hook these guys up. This is going to be next week's task, is hooking these guys up with power. And that could just be something as simple as getting, some wind turbines, some cables, and like a scrubber. And just leaving them. Alright, people are here. Let us begin the great experiment. A lot of power going downstairs. Let's see how this goes. Right.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Alright, so for the next 10 souls...
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Ah, damn it, I forgot to turn this one off. Okay, they're all here. Now, if I turn this off, will they go downstairs? No, okay. So I've got to figure out... So I got to essentially get all these folks downstairs. I've got 4 medics, 6 scientists, and 2 of the others. Alright. Colonists. Oh, it actually just tells me how many I have up here. All of these scientists, hopefully, are going downstairs now.
The colonists are on the brink.
No, they're fine. Okay, down here now. They're all over here. That's alright. Now, but there's jobs over here. Okay, now you see that all of these slots are reserved. Hopefully these people are not taking a run to come over here. This is the problem I ran into in a previous playthrough, is that, like, they're all listed as unemployed, but I can transport these people one at a time to come get moved over. Amazingly, that little mission to grab the temporary anomaly worked out very well in my favor. Alright, there's 7 people left in here, that's fine. But now I've got people working in here. Let's get the infirmary up and running. Let's get the diner up and running. Make sure I've got stuff for that. Most of my scientists went straight into the Hawking Institute. That's totally okay.
Funding received.
Got a little bit of cash from my rare metals export. If I did this right, yeah. Big residential slots 11. That's okay. Alright, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 there. I'm going to do this. So I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we actually have the infirmary staffed. We have the diner staffed. We actually now have enough to build the amphitheater. So let me make sure I've got some comfort going in for these folks, because average comfort is at 40 right now. I need to get it at, what, 55? I've got to get it to a point where the domes are comfortable enough for people to want to live down here. Once I can start bringing more people down, soon, hopefully, I'll start being able to bring more colonists down for one.
Electrostatic
and then
dust storm approaching.
Also make sure I've got plenty of food to supply them with. That tower being destroyed in that previous video, I'm starting to think I need to go and rebuild it. Let's go ahead, do that here. We now have fuel being produced locally for the shuttle hub. That's good. Got plenty of water down here also. We're actually, wow, only at water production 4 of 7. Wowza. Right, because it's very high quality. Alright. So we've got that here. Average comfort is now up to 51. No gaming, no shopping, no luxury, no drinking, no social. We're missing a lot of things because a lot of these people don't have anything to go do. Let's also get this dome up and running. Let's get this dome connected into the grid. If I can get a second dome up before the end of this video, which is not possible because I'm at 31 minutes on my recording. Wowza. It went by fast today.
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Another one got taken out? Shit. Okay. Looks like I gotta go build some more. We're gonna need a hey for this. We're gonna need hey. We're gonna need our RC commander to get this done. I will not move those guys right now. Just also think I'm not gonna be able to get. Well, nobody's up here, so I'll turn that dome off. It'll buy me a little bit of power into the grid. And again, the plan for down here, I've got an automated extractor, which, if I want to start building electronics down here, I can. I need to start, though, producing power down here.
Research complete.
Okay, I can now build machine parts factories down here. Right, the georeactor. This thing cranks out electricity. I think, like, electricity, heat... I think radiation too. So no, that's not a safe thing to be around. I'll just put that out there. All right. Martian University. I don't think I need in this playthrough. Let's go ahead and get dome bioscaping done. I'm not gonna need those. We'll grab that one. I'm gonna queue up some of these big ticket items because I know I now have research coming and I can produce this stuff myself. At 51. Okay, we might get through the founder stage before.
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Yeah, I don't want to take that one anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, because this guy, I burned through it, I have to pretty much shut him down. Like, I'm not going to be able to nano-refinement him. This one I'll be able to nano-refine. So, I did a derp on this one. Excavator would be very helpful. It's also that 824 over there. BSC is offering 230 for our 50 electronics, but I'm not producing as many electronics as I lead people to believe. My production is only 6 per day. My machine part is actually what's keeping me afloat at the moment. Alright, I think I'm going to need to put a cut in here. Next video, we get some colonists hopefully born on Mars. I'm going to slap down a playground for that. We'll get another dome built up. Just supplying these domes are going to be a little tricky, I think. If I can build up everything from the colonists that I have here, all the better. I just think it's going to be relatively difficult to do so unless I get this area up and running, which I think would take a significant investment in. I just need to clear this site out and just lay down some materials. I think this would be the way to go. I've got available drones down here, so I can burn through some of the research for the ancient artifact. Oh, you're stuck because of a collapsed tunnel. Interesting. Might be something over this way to look at. If I get this area up and running, I'll have concrete production locally in the underground, and I can start using that to produce things. The fact that I don't have a lot of breakthroughs, though, is frustrating. And that's kind of what's keeping me, I think, spinning my wheels going into, or closing out the second week. Once we get into the third week, though, hopefully we'll get some colonists coming down, or get some founders being made, and hopefully these meteor storms will stop targeting my colony.
Scanned.
Their eyeball. I will explore that in the next video. But for now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. We'll close out looking at our dome and our first colonists in our Mole People colony.